Good afternoon, local time, 12:18 in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Cheers to everybody back in Colorado checking in. Early morning for everybody. And of course, everybody across the nation as well. Thank you for friends and family always watching our streams, cheering on the boys. We are here at Lawson Arena for the first game of the Western Michigan Hockey Showcase. It's your Colorado Rampage 13-0 versus the 13-0 for the Victory Honda out of Detroit, Michigan. We got Huddy's line out there. We got Mendy on offense, Bastine on the right-hand side. We got Coop and Sherm back on defense. We got Dave, Mr. David Shields, back in the crease. Ref double checking with each other, making sure everybody's okay. Boom, puck drops back over to Coop. Coop's going to just dump it deep, hits the line. Here goes Mendy with the forecheck, forcing puck behind the net. Ooh. Puck battling around. Incidental. Victory is going to chip it behind their own net. Honda goes up against the boards, beats Huddy Lay. Huddy battling in the corner. Boys turn it over and kind of chip it in the other side. Mendy's going to activate. He's in there battling with Huddy. Boys battling in the corner. Up to Bastine's shot from the point. Victory is going to grab it. .29 in the first period. We're going to have a face-off in the offensive territory. Catcher Conrad comes out at center. Haas is down low near the boards. Dottie in the middle in front of the net. We got Nicky and Christie on defense. Puck down the corner here. Haas is going to battle. He's trying to chip it up the boards. Catcher is battling as well. Puck goes cross ice. Victory comes away with it. They're going to come through 2-on-2 through the neutral zone. Nicky's going to force it out off of his stick up into the net. We're going to have a whistle at 5:15. Face-off in the defensive zone. Same five out there for both teams. You got Huddy and Dottie lined up in front of Dave. And then you got Catcher in the center spot. Victory comes away with the shot. Backhand, no shot, rebound, shot still there. Nice job. Oh my gosh, dangerous play, but boys, Dave back there making 4 or 5 different saves. 15:08 now in the first period. You have a face-off on the inside circle now. Ref says scooch. Victor wins the draw, and their center slot guy goes low to high. Player just dumps it deep. Haas is going to step, try to push it forward. Haas loses an edge. Slow to get up. Puck is still around. Boys maintain possession, flips it up into the neutral zone. Honda has forced to regroup. Dottie's on his hip. They go D to D, up along the boards. Into this, delayed offsides, and there it is as they cross the line with too many men on the wrong side. 14:39 remaining in the first period. We're going to have a face-off here on the inside. Should be outside of the blue line. Make sure sound check is good here. I'm telling everybody to scoot back just a bit. Boys win the draw. Who's going to just flip it around the boards. Now we're going to activate for an icing. Sorry, that was an obvious ice. But we're going to have a face-off now in the defensive zone here. You got Department of Defense out there with Briggsy and Sherm. We got Huddy Lay out there at center with Markey and Jake Liu at the wings spot. Alignment's very critical for these Zebras today. Boys come away with it. Jacob's going to drop over to Markey. Markey's going to exit with some space. Markey's coming in. He's going to dump it deep. He's going to activate. He's going to bump when there. Huddy's back there as well. Jacob comes in as well. Jacob comes away with it. Low to high. Victory. Jacobs now back checking. Loses an edge. Victory comes in 2-on-2. Huddy comes back. Saved by Shields into the corner. Puck battling it down low. Huddy comes away with it. Gives it over to Briggsy. Briggsy chips it up the boards. Victory keeps it down low. Here's the puck. Oh, it does sneak out. Victory has it down deep with Markey, though. He's going to activate. He's going to stick tick as they scissor. Forced to go behind their own net. Catcher now takes over. They try to find their upside guy. Boys go for a change. Mendelson's out there, too. Bastine's out there as well. Nicky and Christie also made the change. Nicky forces him wide. Puck goes behind the net. Down low, Mendelson's now battling. Cristiano's there, too. He's going to chip it up over to Mendy. Mendy tries to get Catcher. Catcher drops it back over for Nicky. He's got Bastine on the high side. Flips it over to him. Bastine eats a hit. Victory tries to come through the inside lane here. Tries to get around Mendy, but forced to go on the outside. Shot up and over the net. The catcher's in there trying to drop it over to Bastine. Bastine's going to activate his Honda, grabs it. They go the inside pass, try and then just chip it deep. Cristiano checks the 6, lets it go over to Nicky. Nicky has it. Furthers along up the boards. Victory comes away with it. They try to go low to high, and it escapes everybody. 12:50 remaining in the first period. As boys are going to go for a quick change. Huddy Lay's out there now. Dotson's out there now. Turnover to Dottie. Here comes 21. Comes in, shot. Glove save by Victory Honda. Opportunity is here for both sides. We're going to have a face-off in the offensive zone. Hudson Lay is going to be in there. He's got Grayson Hostler down low. Dottie in the middle. And you got Sherm and Brixie at the blue. Oh, ref's had enough. He's going to kick somebody out. We do it. Puck goes behind the ref as Victory comes away with it in front of their own net. Finds their up man into the neutral zone. Dottie with the back check. Victory tries to get it around. Can't get around Briggs or Sherman. Puck stays on the outside. Flies the inside slot. Dottie does get it out. Victory comes back and grabs it in the neutral zone. As they come in. Tries to get around Huddy. Sherm. Oh, nice job by Briggsy with the body save. Huddy in front too. Dangerous shot by Victory. Finds traffic in front. And at 12:09 in the first period, Victory's on the board. You have catcher Conrad out there now. We got Jake and Markey as the wingman, and you got DOD still back on defense. Victory comes away with it. Puck goes on the high side. A loose puck bouncing around. Victory comes away with a shot. Tries to slip it through. Goes to nobody. Nice job by Coop getting it up and out. Jacob's going to activate. Victory tries to regroup. They go D to D up the wall. Coop came out. Cristiano is in. Shot by Victory. Saved by Dave. Sherm's back there battling. Nice stick tick. He's going to chip it up the boards. Playing from his seat. Puck's still in the corner now. I think that's Sherman. They're battling with two different kids. Catcher is looking on. Markey's looking on. Victory goes low to high. Back down to their winger. Nice job. Can't get around Sherm still. He sidesteps. Goes below the net. Goes behind the net. Below the goal line behind the net. Comes out the other way. Drops it for his teammate below the net. Shot. Tries to find a person in the middle. Doesn't happen. Catcher took out his guy. Jacob is out. Markey is out. Bastine comes in with Mendy. Puck into the high zone. Bastine in there with the steal. He's got Mendy with him. He's got Huddy with him. Goes behind the net. Gets bumped. Still at it. Pops back up. Backhand. Tries to find a cross-ice pass. Finds Huddy. Huddy. High circle. Tipped in front. Just wide. Puck though bouncing around. Bastine's going to eat a hit. Puck still in the low side corner. Mendy takes the defensive side. Ref's saying move it. Tries to go out. Hits Nicky. Shot from the point. Makes it all the way for the save. Huddy now behind the net. He has it. Number 29. Eats off of a hit. Puck does get out. Goes too far for everybody. Nicky's going to be first back. Nicky's going to grab it. Oh, Victory keeps it in. Tries to toe drag. Oh, another opportunity, but boys do push it too far for Victory to do anything with it. Boys hit a ref. Bastine finally does kick it out. Going for a quick change there. Victory can't come up with anything in the neutral zone, though. They come to the zone. tries to get around Cristiano. Haas comes in as well. Boys do have it now behind the net. Nicky's going to sling it all the way around the boards. Victory does keep it in. They go the low side forward. Shot up and over everybody. Victory still has it on the high point now. Shot, defenseman. Tipped, hits a body in front. Catcher has it. Drops it for Haas. Haas tries to find Dottie. Victory regroups. Christie's still out there. Sherman's now out there, though. Coming through, shot. Nice job. Super Dave with the save at 9:34 in the first period. Who comes out to finishes the change. You got Huddy at center with Markey and Lou in there. .32 in the first period. Honda's up to. Same five out there. Hudson steps in. Up goes low on the high side here. Victory comes in 3-on-2. 3-on-3. They go low to high. Shot from the point goes wide. Everybody. Game is going to get a little bit more physical now. Sherm goes in and hits a kid. Lay swings it around, can't get out. Markey goes in. Boys are battling on the high side boards here. Here goes Hudson Lay. He's got Markey and Jacob with him. Victory comes away with it. Coming into the zone. 2-on-2 shots. Dave with the save. High side rebound from the goal at 9:01 in the first period. Got Catcher's going to come in at center. Got Mendy on the left wing. Got Bastine as the right wing. Got Nicky and Christie on defense. Victor wins the draw. Tries to get around Mendy, but can't. Mendelson stick checks, comes in, has it, tries to feed it over to Bastine. Bastine leaves it at the blue. Victory tries to come in to our zone. Nice job by Sherm, forces him out. Player tries to make a pass, goes to nobody. Mendy's going to chip it up the boards and out. Victory has it. They go D to D. Bastine in there. They find their high side guy now coming in. Shot, save, Dave. Rebound was there. Nice job. Nicky was able to get it out. There's a delayed offsides as they dump it deep. Cristiano has it. Slips it over to Catcher just outside of his reach. They try to cycle through the middle. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Boys, a lot of watching. Let's go. Here we go. Christie's going to have it. He's going to backhand it. Victory grabs it. Boys going to go for a change here. Nice job by Nicky stepping, creating some more time for the team. Bastine's still out there. Nice job. Him and Catcher forces the turnover. It's Nicky. Nicky has it. He's got Dottie in front of him. Flips it over to him. Dottie tries to flip it forward and does. So the boys complete the change. Huddy is out. Haas is out. Sherman's out. Victory Honda's just going to dump it deep. Sherman checks the 6. He's first back. Leaves it for Hostler. Hostler slips it back the other way. Does get it out. And that's going to be a whistle and ice at 7:34 in the first period. Face off in the defensive zone here. Same five for the boys in blue and white. Got Hudson Lay at center. Sherman on defense, but he's going to line up near the boards. And in front of the net, you got Hostler and Dottie. And Briggsy. Briggsy on defense in the 6th spot. Ref is still making sure everything's neat. Victory has it. Player goes to his D. Shot from the point, just wide. Victory player forced to step. Dottie's on his hip. He double clutches and gets it down low. Briggsy knocks him over. Briggsy slips it up the boards. Tries to find Hostler. Boys do maintain possession. Haas does get it out. Nice floater. Here goes Dottie and Haas. Boys trying to make a trap. Does keep it in. Oh, just barely. And he's in there. Catcher comes out now at center. He's got Markey and Jake with him. Got Sherman, Coop Briggs on the red line in defense. Boys maintain possession. Markey on the high side. Victory does come through, though. Come in, tries to find somebody, finds nobody. Player finds his own puck. Tries to go low to high, but hits Victory. Here goes Coop Briggs, though. He's got Jake down low, slides it over to him. Jacob comes into the zone, holds up at the blue. It's a late offsides. Boys maintain possession. Catcher has it, gives it over to Coop. Chips it up the boards. Victory has it. Jacob's going to activate. Tries to get around Coop Briggs again. Can't. Nice job by Markey there as well. Coop loses an edge. Catcher tries with the double clutch steal. Jacob turning around. It's right behind you. Jacob comes through. He has it. Tries to slip it out through the neutral zone. Boys are going to go for a change here. Mendelson's out. Cooper Briggs is going to have it. He's going to chip and finish the change as well. Catcher's off. Bastien's in. Huddy's in. Oh, another Honey Hole shot. Bastien rebound shot. Hudson Lay with the goal at 6 minutes in the first period. And your Colorado Rampage is on the board. Nice job with the dump deep and then the forecheck by Mendy. Loose puck does come out. Bastien with a shot. Big, juicy rebound in front, and Hudson buries it. Same five out there. Victory wins the draw, but splits their D all the way to their own goalie. He's going to dump it deep, gives it right to Bastien. Bastien drops it for Huddy. Oh, Huddy gives it back over to Bastien. Bastien tries to slip it in front. Finds Mendy. Shot. Save goalie. Bastien still has it. Goes low to high over to Nicky. Oh, bouncing puck. Victory comes away with it. They try to find their leading forward, but just outside of his reach. He's going to have to force to regroup. Nice job by Nicky. Try to get it through. Oh, pass through the middle. Can't connect. Mendy, though, furthers it up, chips it up and out. Mendy's going to go for a change. Dottie's out there. No icing as Hudson is now on his hip. Hudson's back there. He's going to leave it oh, no. Here we go. Who's got it? Boys still battling around. Haas is out there. He has it. He's going to sidestep. Loose puck's still there. Victory comes away with it. Cross-ice pass. Nicky's going to step. Battles on the high side boards. Dottie in this coverage. Nicky still maintains possession, even though it's now in our own zone. Dottie's in there too. Bouncing around. Oh, Dottie gets pulled down. And ref blows a whistle for holding. Moms are clapping, so Rampage is going to be on the power play at 4:54 in the first period. Boys will have the one-man advantage. You got Huddy Lay out there. You got Mendy at a wing with Bastien. You got Nicky and Cooper. Nicky and Cooper on defense. What's going on here? Coop is maybe a forward. Mendy's in the back slot. Whistle's just blowing. Oh, it's 1:30. There we go. 1:30 on the clock. It was just a minute at one side. Refs making sure things are clean. Nice job. Huddy wins the draw. Back over to Nicky. Nicky has it. Down the boards over to Bastien. Over to Coop. Coop back over to Bastien. Back down to Coop. Coop slows it down. Victory collapses down low. Boys go D-to-D over to Jack. Jack shot. Just wide. High side board now as Coop has it. These double clutches give it to Nicky. Nicky back down to Coop. Coop walks in high circle shot. Roofs. Rebound in front. Boys keep it in. Nicky shot. Oh, hits a body. Huddy's back, checking hard. Victory's coming through now, 1-on-2. Boys, nice job. Tries to fight, maintains possession, and does. Mendy has it. Slips it back over to Nicky. Nicky, high side over to Coop Briggs. Coop shot from the outside of the blue. Nice job catching Conrad off the bench, comes in. Has an opportunity there. 39 seconds now remaining in the power play. Victory can't get it out. The double clutch finally finds a forward, just dumps it deep out of desperation. 3:54 remaining in the first period. We have an icing, so an offensive draw here with 29 seconds remaining on the Rampage power play. We got Sherm and Cristiano in there on defense. We got Dottie's lining up a winger on the inside. Haas on the high side. Catcher at center. Catcher maintains possession, but Victory's going to grab it and throws it all the way around. Cristiano steps, tries to keep it in. They go to the far side. Sherm's going to chip it up the boards. Victory comes through. Sherm comes through as well, throws his body in there. Osler, one of our boys grabs it, slings it all the way around. 5 seconds now remaining on the power play. Oh, early door, kind of dangerous, but Victory comes in though. High side, they drop it, shot, save. Loose puck still battling around. Victory grabs the loose puck in the honey hole and puts one into the net at 3:14 in the first. We're going to have Huddy out there. He's going to have Jake and Markey with him. And DOD on defense. Victory maintains possession, but just chips it up the boards. Oh, Coop loses it. Here comes Shieldsy. Nice job with the save. Victory still has it in the low side corner. Battling in there. There's Sherman in there. He's got Huddy in there with them. Steps in, Coop keeps it out. Victory still has it. Got a player on his hip. Tries to go low to high. Jakeson now battling. Shot from the point. Nice job by Coop. Kicks it into the corner. Victory goes low to high. Back down low. Tries to slip it in front. Coop's on his hip. Cooper Briggs comes away with it. Slips it through the 5-hole middle. Up and out. Boys are going to go for a couple of body changes. Goalie let it go, so we're going to have a whistle for icing at 2:28 in the first period. Bastine's out there now. He's got catcher with him at center. Nicky and Cristiano on the blue. Bastine and Mendy, as the wingers. Victory comes away with it. Shot saved by Dave. Rebound shot there. Makes the second save. Boys do clear it. Bastine's on his hip. Bastine steps in. He's going to steal it. Oh, no, my gosh. Okay, I'll let that one go. Puck though swings all the way around. Catcher's there. He's going to flip it up. Battles in the corners. Goes low to high over to Nicky. Nicky shot. Tipped in front by catcher. Just wide. Honda tries to slip it up and out. Hits a player in the skate. Bastine comes in. Steal. Slips it into open space. Mendy. Oh, shot just wide. Opportunities for the boys. Cashers goes low to high to Nicky. Nicky shot. Hits a player in front. Goes into the corner. Puck still there. Mendy with the tip. Rebound. Mendy keeps it in. Second effort by Victory. He does get it out. They try to slip it past Nicky, but can't. Oh, Mendy tries to drop it. Whistle. Oh, too many men for Victory. At 1:39, Rampage is going to go on their second power play of the game. All right, power play line out here now. We have Huddy Lay in there at center, Bastine and Cooper Briggs. Cooper's on forward. He's going to line up in front of the net. You got Mendy at the blue line with Nicky in the center field spot. Huddy Lay wins the draw. Back over to Mendy. Mendy drops it back down to Bastine. Bastine's going to slow it down. Bastine back up to Mendy. Mendy on the blue. Back down over to Huddy. Huddy and Bastine's going to scissor. Create some space. Huddy comes in. Drops it for Coop. Coop back down over to Bastine. Bastine holds it. Slows it down again. Nicky had created some chaos on the far side. Back down over to Coop. Crossing over, tries to find some space just outside of our reach. Boys are forced to regroup. Nicky has it, gives it over to Mendy. 56 seconds remaining in the penalty as Huddy Lay comes through center ice. Boys forced to regroup. Mendy has it, slips it over to Coop. Coop, high side now, 44 seconds now remaining in the power play. Puck bouncing around. Victory grabs it and just dumps it deep. Mendy has it, slips it all the way around. Bastien's going to step, maintains possession. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Bastien has it. He's on his backhand, flips it up over to Cooper Briggs. Cooper Briggs stick ticks, gets it out and deep. Boys go to work. 22 seconds now remaining in the power play. Bastien on the hip. Victory does get it out. Boys were going for a change. Catcher Conrad's now out there with Cristiano. Completes the change. Here comes Hostler. Here comes Dottie. Here comes Sherman. Boys try to make a cross-ice pass. Hostler grabs it, gets it over to Dottie. Dottie gets it deep. Catcher's going to activate. 2 seconds now remaining in the too many men penalty from Victory. Victory is out. They try to find their lead guy. Christie does get back. Same thing with Dottie. And with that, horn, it's the end of the first period. No cut, so we should be back within the next 60 seconds or so. Welcome back from the break. 60 minutes back on the board for period number 2 in Lawson Ice Arena, Western Michigan University campus in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Starting off the second, catcher in at center. Dottie on his right, Haas to his left. DOD on the blue. Hatch wins the draw. It's in Dottie's feet. Puck though squirts out. Sherm's going to step. Puck's still bouncing around. Sherm has it, slips it up the boards, and does get it out. Victory regroups, though, in the neutral zone. Turns it right over to Dottie. A little pressure in the opportunity there for the Rampage. Weird bounce off the goalie. Forced to dive and kind of cover it quickly as I think another Rampage player was descending quick. Catcher, though, still stays in there. Dottie on the high side. Haas on the low side. Catcher comes away with it. He's in there battling with Dottie. Victory, though, steals into the neutral zone. Tries to get around Sherman. Sherman's going to hit him. Nice job dislocating the puck. Ooh, dangerous pass through the middle there. Boys got it. Turn it over to Victory. Regroup. Victory still maintains possession. Evan on the low side, though. Drop is to their low forward. He goes low to high. Defender steps, shot, tips in front into the corner. Coop's in there. He's going to push his guy. Puck still battling around. Coop, nice job. Grabs along the boards. Cooper Briggs, he's got space. Coming through the low side hallway. Comes in, dumps it deep. Goalie forced to make a save. Haas is going to activate. Victory goes the wrong way. Chips up the boards. How do you lay off the bench? He has it. Tries to slide it through the middle. It's tipped. Victory comes away with it. Sherman steps. Creates chaos there as well. Victory forced to regroup. They're just going to dump it deep. Cristiano's out there now. Number 4, he has it. Just slips it up the boards. Gives it up to Bastien. Bastien chips it forward. Huddy's with him. Does get out. Mendy's there. He's going to create some havoc. Almost forces a turnover. Victory forced to regroup. 14-24 in the second period. As delayed offsides, boys regroup with some space. Cristiano chips it back behind the net over to Nicky. Nicky slips it over to Bastien. Bastien tries to find Huddy through the middle, just outside of his reach. Victory regroups behind their own net. Up long sides the blue, tries to get around Nikki, floats it. Second player just dumps it deep. Christie's back, chips it up the boards. Huddy eats one from behind. Here goes Bastien. Bastien's got some space. He's got Mendy in front of him. He's going to dump it deep. 13:45 now in the second period. Victory tries to go around the horn. It's peppered. Boys come away with it. Mendy tries to slip it over to catcher. Boys do regroup, though. Nicky just dumps it deep. Markey's first off the bench. He has some space. Markey slips it in front off of a body. Tries to go through the middle. Victory finds an outlet. Scott tries to get around Cooper Briggs, but can't. Coop's first back behind the net. Eats a hit. Furthers it along into the corner. It dies just a bit. Nicky has it. Tries to slip it around for Jacob. Jacob has it. Slips it over to catcher. Catcher. Oh, boys, just a hair offsides. 13:06 in the second period. So catcher comes off. Huddy goes on. We're going fast changes at center here. Oh. Jacob and Markey still out there as well. Victory comes in. They're offsides. Nice job. 13 minutes now in the second period. We're going to have a face-off on the outside here. Jake Lewis still out there with Markey on the high side. Huddy goes in. Victory comes away with it. Ha! That was funny. Anyways, Victory just dumps it deep. Sherm's first back. He's gonna eat a hit. Slips it up the boards. Player just comes right back into his territory, so he's gonna try to create some more chaos. Sherman, they're battling, pinning up against the board. Nice job. Slips it up the boards over to Markey. Markey tries to get it out as well. He's gonna use his body. Kicks, gets it out. Delayed offsides as boys do come away with it. Markey dumps it deep. Puck comes on the low side, comes in, shots on net. Dave saves it into the corner. Victory's first back there. Hoops on his hip. Huddy comes in, slips it in the front. Jacob's going to just chip it up the boards, up and out. 12-14. Victory goes cross-ice pass. Dottie's now out there. Coming 3-on-2. Can't get around Sherman. Sherman tries to make a deep pass. Tipped off of everybody. Ooh, tries to find Hostler. Victory, though, take advantage of this turnover. They go for a change. Shot. Can't get around Coop Briggs. Puck below the goal line. Coop's on his hip. Dumps it into a corner. Delayed penalty? Oh, delayed penalty for holding. Coop Briggs gets caught for holding here. That's a little, I don't know. 11:47 in the second period. Boys are down by 3. We're going to have a face-off in our defensive zone here. We still have one too many. Haas is going to come out. Catcher stays in. You got Cristiano in there on defense along the boards. I got Nicky behind him in the 6th in the corner. Ref's going to kick him out. New player comes in. Victory maintains possession. Shot. David with the save. Excuse me. Victory regroups high side. Just too far. Nicky's going to step. He's going to hit his guy. Puck still down low below the goal line. Victory has it. Tries to come around. Christie's going to push him out. Still maintains nice defensive presence here. Box in the middle. Victory goes low to high. Back down low. Same guy tries to get around Christie but can't. Forced to back up. Christie goes low to high. Back down low again. Christie goes back in. Tries to slip it in front, but Nicky's there. Turns it right over to Catcher. Catcher gets it out. 48 seconds now remaining in the penalty kill. Goes low to high. Dottie forces the player to kind of hold up at the blue. Dottie's still on his hip. They hold down low. Can't get around Nicky. That Victory going down low below the goal line. Tries to do a little give and go. Nice job by Nicky with the stick. Nicky needs a hit. Puck still with Victory. They try to find their lead forward. Christie's there. They go low to high. 20 seconds now remaining. Shot tipped. In front, loose. David, holy cow, with the save behind his back. Blind save into the corner. Woo, shot again. Hits the outside of the net. Victory has it. Tries to get around Nikki. Boys do get it out. 5 seconds now remaining in the kill. Victory comes in. Tries to get around Christie but can't. Tries to go low to high. 2-2. Catcher has Cooper Briggs with them. Oh, tries to slip it over to him. Oh, sorry. I got really excited there. What timing. Cooper comes in, dumps it deep. Catch goes out. Bastine's now battling on the high side. Huddy's in. Got Mendy. Got Sherm. Got I already said Mendy. Got Huddy. Grayson. What's going on here? Blue got called for too many. Victory's coach is pretty excited here, but 9:51 in the second period. Boys are going to go on a penalty kill here for too many men. Huddy's going to go to the box here. Got Cooper Briggs in there at defense with Mendy. You got Hostler at center. You got Bastine at wing. Drops the puck. Nice job by Haas. Wins it back over to Mendy. Mendy dumps it all the way around. Cooper Briggs got some space. Cooper Briggs comes through, gives it over to Hostler. Loose puck in the middle. Haas still has it. 59 comes in, shot. Contested, goes up and over. Victory into their own net. Nice job by Bastine and Haas, creating some chaos. Haas with the back check. Victory drops it. Hits by Haas. Plants him. Forced to regroup in their own zone. They are now back on side. Player does finally get up and out. Nice job by Mendy. Chips it up and out. Haas there as well. Haas pinning his kid against the board. He's going to step. Turns it over. Bastine has it. Ooh, Bastine gets hit. He pushes right back. Victory still has possession. Radix come through. Tries to chip it down the boards and does. A little toe drag shot. Nice job. Tipped by Briggsy into the corner. Victory still has it. Tries to find their defender who steps. Honey hole shot. Dave pushes it outside. Victory still has it. Player walks on the high side blue. Goes to the low side defender who steps. Shot up and over. Rides the rails. Does barely stay in. Victory still has possession. Drops it for their D. Oh, just outside of Bastine's reach. Tries to go low to high. Shot from the point. Tipped. David. Oh, rebound in front. Dave with a save. 4 seconds remaining on the too many men. 8:25 remaining in the second period. We have a face-off in our defensive zone. To Shields' left. We got Markey in at center. We got Dottie as this wing. We got Nikki and Christie on defense. Nice job. Markey chips it into the corner. Cristiano slings it all the way around. Victory goes back down low. They cycle. Tries to find somebody through the middle. Finds Huddy Lay instead. Foot race pursues. Hudson Lay. Oh, backhanded shot. Goalie with a save. Victory tries to slip it out, but finds Nikki instead, who drops it over to Christie. Christie has some space. He's going to step up. Puck in the corner, downside of the boards here. Sticks going into the bench. Dottie in there as well. Ref wants to move the puck. Player hits the floor. Slips again. Finds Hudson Lay again on his backhand. Shot, slips it in front. And there's the penalty. Ooh, jeez. Dottie gets pushed late. Christie comes in and says, "How do you do?" Nikki gets a wash. Kid pushes back. Ref, get in there. What are we doing? Dottie's just like standing there and he just gets washed a ton. Everybody's going? Well, they're sending everybody into the box. We're going to have a 0-on-0. No, this will be fun. This will be for social media, geez. 7:42 in the second period. Everybody's in the box. It was just saved. Dottie came in and kind of touched a kid that was, I don't know, twice his size, and he fell over. And another kid came in and grabbed Dottie, and then Christy came in, and Nikki. I mean, it's just all kinds of craziness that went on. I don't know. This is weird. I've never seen this before. Well, we are in Lawson Ice Arena, home of the reigning national champions, Western Michigan Broncos. I think I think their head coach had a podcast a couple months ago, and they said that I don't know anything really, but they said that maybe Western Michigan, maybe first school or the only school, or they didn't have any NILs, right? No money, no nothing. You play for your home, you play hard, and you win a championship. So the craziness of today's economy and sports environment, Western Michigan doing it the old school way and bringing home the banner. I think we're having a talk. I might have to pull up game sheets or something for this. So maybe 4-on-4 hockey here. Oh, 5-on-4. Okay. Your Rampage is on the power play after all of that. Boys win the draw, go low to high. Mendy has it. Goes over to Briggsy. Briggsy shot. Opportunity in front. Haas is there. It's going to slip it on the boards. Go down to Briggsy. Briggsy has it at the blue. Finds Bastine. Bastine keeps it in. Gets it over to Mendy. Over to Bastine. Bastine's in the D spot. Goes D to D. Cooper in center field. Shot. Tips in front. Catcher's there. It's a save. 1:07 remaining on the power play. 7:17 in the second. It's probably like 1:30 and a whistle here for everybody else to come back out. Same 5 in there. Catcher wins the draw, kicks it in the high corner. On the boards over to Haas. Haas drops it back over to Catcher, back over to Haas. Haas goes behind the net. Haas has it on the high side. He's going to slow it down. Backhands it over into the corner. Boys keep it in. Gets it over to Haas. Haas shot, hits a body in front, goes into the corner. Bastine has it. Hoop's going to step. Oh, tries to find an inside lane. Bastine has it. Back over to Catcher. Catcher holds it. High side over to Haas. Shot. Goalie with a snag. 33 seconds remaining in the power play. I think so. There'll be a whistle. There's going to be a whistle, and then, we hop out. Jake goes in. Sherm goes in. Puck loose in front. Bastine has it. Tries to slip it through the point. It does get out. Sherm has it. Slips it over to Bastine. Bastine has it. Chips it down over to Jake. Jake comes in. He holds up. Slides it over to Bastine. Shot into the corner. Bastine's battling a kid. Jacob comes in as well. Jacob has it. Slips it in front. Loose puck. Catcher shot. Jake there. Shot. Goes high. Cooper Briggs. Traffic in front. Hits bodies. Goes up into the corner. Sherm gets it back down. Oh, hits a body. Excuse me. Jacob in there as well. Jacob battling. Victory comes out. 5-on-5. Tries to find a breakaway, but Cooper Briggs gets back. Slips it in front to nobody. Puck on the high side. Sure, nice job. Oh, man. Bastine finally does get it out. Puck bouncing around inside low here in the neutral zone. Jacob has to activate. Nice job by Coop as well. Puck down low. Sherm's there. He's going to box out. Cooper comes in. Catcher's there as well. I think we need a whistle here. Boy, slinging all the way around. Goes around Hostler. Jacob is out. Jake Bastine is in. Mendy is in. Coop's out. 5-on-5 hockey resumes. Oh, what a save. Dave flashes the leather. Makes the giant glove save at 5:21. And here comes the cavalry. Everybody out of the box here. Let's refresh and reset here. Huddy's out there. He's got Dottie with him and Markey. And he's going to have Cristiano and Nicky on defense. 4:42 and a whistle is what the ref is saying for another kid still in the box. Oh, for 10-minute. Victory comes away with it. Dottie, though, comes in and hits him hard. Oh, he's going to get... Wait, nope. What's going on here? There's a hand in the air and loses it. It's a delayed penalty for... Oh, on us. Dottie's in the box at 5:01 in the second period for cross-checking. .130 on the PK here. Huddy's in there with Bastine and Nicky and Christie as well. Victory has possession. High side D goes the high side forward. He walks, goes down low, forward behind the net. Nicky's there. He tries to find a forward in the honey hole. He's forced to abandon. Goes back down low, gives it to nobody. But Nicky, he's going to chip it around. Gets it out. 1:10 remaining in the PK here. Victory is going to just a smidge for the icing. We're going to change it up here. We got the DOD on defense here. I got Mendy with catcher Conrad at center. Victory has it, goes low to high. Catcher's on his hip. Walks the blue, throws it back on the high side into the corner. Victory still has possession. Sherm comes in, bumps him. Loose puck, still shot. Loose puck in front, shot. David with the save and Boyce with the clear. Mendy on this clear's hip in the neutral zone. Jack's not backing away. Victory forced to regroup, tries to find a slasher through the middle. Tries to toe drag, can't get around Cooper Briggs. He's going to absorb a hit and just dump it all the way around. Victory keeps it in. Tries to slip it through a bunch of blues, but can't. Victory tries to slide backhand shot, backdoor shot, but just misses. Shot in front, dangerously tipped, but Dave with a grab at 3:46 in the second period. 15 seconds remaining on the Rampage penalty kill. Face-off is going to be on the high circle in the defensive zone to David's left. Huddy's in there. He's got Haas with him on defense. He's got Nicky and Coop back on D. Try for a far side pass, which connects to the shot, hits the back of the net. .340 remaining in the second period. Same five is going to remain out there. Hudson Lay at center. Hostler on the left side. Dottie on the right side. Got the DOD on the blue. Puck into the low side boards here. Victory is going to back up. Dotson, though, is going to come in, forcing a pass. Puck still loose in the zone. Haas makes his presence felt as Victor goes back. Boys on a full court press here. Victor on the high side. He double clutches, comes in onside. Finds this player shot. Nice job by Haas there diving. Loose puck still bouncing around. Sherm has it. Sherm kicks it from skate to stick. Passes over to Dottie. Ooh, Dottie sidesteps a big guy. Leaves it for Osler. Shot. Ooh, goalie forced to make a blocker save. Dottie comes in. Haas is still there too. Puck still bouncing around. Haas pushes his kid down. Loose puck still around. Dottie comes through middle. Oh, Sherm steps. Shots. David forced to make a save. Sherm's got a big smile on his face. Puck still on the low side boards here. Goes all behind the net. Victory goes low to high. Shot. Double tipped in front. David forced to make a save. Loose puck still there. Nicky backhands it on the low side boards here. Jacob gets it out. He's now on the hip of another player. He's forced to drop. Markey's out there now as well. They find the cross-ice pass over to nobody. Finds Cristiano. Cristiano gets it out. Jacob comes in. Victory dumps it deep. Victory's going to go for a 4-player change here. Nicky gives it over to Christie. Back over to Nicky. Gets it high up over to Catcher. Catcher's got Markey with them. Tries to find the backhanded pass through the middle. Ooh, loose pucks. Lots of bodies flying everywhere. Victory regroups. Pass finds Christie, who's trying to find Catcher here. Comes through the middle. Jake's out. Bastina's in. Toe drag around. Hits a body, and Nicky takes him out. That's a puck still bouncing around. Victory has it. Go down low. High side boards. Just dumps it deep. Nicky's back there. Checks his 6. Chips it up the boards. Finds Catcher Conrad. Conrad's there. Eats a hit. Puck in the neutral zone. Bastine comes away with it. He's just going to dump it deep. Victory keeps it. Pass through the middle. Catcher still has it. Drops it back over to Christie. Markey is out. Mendy is in. Boys leave it behind our own net. Nicky passes over to Bastine. Just tipped off of his stick. Goes into the Honda's defensive zone. They chip it up for the high side forward who just got back from offsides. Shot on net. Shieldsy with the save. 1:03 in the second period. Boys are down a bit, but they are not going away. Lots of physical play. Lots of strong skating by your Colorado Rampage. It's probably one of the most physical shifts I've seen all year. Refs are sticklers here. Blow the whistle. Victory kind of jumped a little extra. Puck high in the corner. Oh, Sherm pins his kid in the boards. Huddy comes away with it. Hudson Lay has it. He's going to double back. Player loses an edge. Hudson still with it. Gives it over to Mendy. Mendy just dumps it deep. Player wasn't even playing the puck there. The puck goes deep. Bastine in there battling. Second player comes away with it. Mendy's on his hip now. Player comes through this neutral zone. He's being watched by Briggsy and Coop and Huddy. Saved by Dave. Puck goes on the high side here. Bastine's going to just chip it up and out. Victory regroups on their own blue. Mendy watching his kid. Goes low. Puck does get in. Goes deep. Coop checks his 6. Further dumps it into the corner. Dottie avoids a guy. Slips it over to Mendy. Mendy has it on his backhand. Puck coming through. Here goes Huddy. Gives it over to Dottie. Back over to Huddy. Haas is out. Mendy is out. And that right there is the end of the second period. 1 minute on the clock for the break. And when we return, the final period of the first game in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Ref blows the whistle. You got Huddy line out there with Mendy down low and Bastine up high. You got DOD on the blue. Still triple zeros on the clock here. Ref's talking it over. Okay, 0-0 still there. Shot. Shields it there with the save. There we go. 15:59 in the third period. We're going to have a face-off in the defensive zone. Huddy's still out there with Bastine and Mendy. Coops along the boards. Sherman in the 6. Huddy wins the draw. Tries to chip it into open field. David with the stretching save. Victory goes low to high. Shot from the point. Hits bodies in front. Coop has it. He's going to chip it up the boards. Over to Bastine, who gets it out over to Huddy. Huddy's got Mendy with him. He gets pinned off in the corner. Victory comes through. Mendy forces the player to course correct. Bastine with the back check. Patrick Conrad's now out there too. Who's that? Oh, that's Sherm. Sherm battling in the low side corner there. Puck, tries to go through low to high. Finds nobody. No ice. Is 15:17 now remaining in the third period. Puck below the goal line. Mendy's forcing the player to pass it. They try to find their stretch play. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Drops it for their trailing forward. Shot goes in. 15:03 in the third period. Got Catcher out there now at center. You got Haas down low. You got Dottie up high. You got Nikki and Christie on the blue. Puck drops. There goes catcher Conrad. He's got Haas with him. Drops it for him. Haas has it. He's on his backhand. Tries to go low to high. But Nikki's forced to regroup in our own neutral zone. Gets it over to Christie. Christie gives it to Catcher, who's going to get it in. Dottie and Haas with the forecheck. But here comes Victory through the zone. They're just going to dump it deep themselves. The boys maintain possession and get it out with 14:31 in the third period. And that puck dies for the icing. Defensive draw here in our own zone. I think it's going to be high side circle. Got Hudson in there with Markey and Jake Blue. And you have the Rockstar line, Cristiano and Nikki on defense. Cristiano on the high side near the boards. Puck wins over. Nikki swings it all the way around. Finds Jake. Jake has it. Tries to slip in the front for Huddy. Markey, though, is going to forecheck as Victory kind of comes through the neutral zone. Nice job stick by Jake Blue, forcing Victory to kind of get delayed. They come into the zone, drop it for their D. Shot from the point. Dave with the save. Snagged at 14:08 now. 23rd shot on the game for Victory. 16 for your Colorado Rampage. Same 5 out there. Huddy almost wins the draw here. Player double clutches. Kick save by Nikki in front. Another shot. Boys are battling on the high side corner now as well. They try to go D to D. Shot saved by Dave. Victory tries to go low to high. Nice job by Jacob to get it out. Pushes his kid. He's going to go for a change. Markey with the pressure. Victory tries to regroup in the neutral zone. Comes in 2-on-4. Can't get around Bastine and Catcher. Bastine has it. He's got Catcher in front of him with Mendy. He's got some space, though. He's going to come through the zone. Sidesteps. It's hit. Victory just dumps it deep over to Christie. Christie gets out. Nice job by Cooper. Smart play by Cooper Briggs. Doesn't touch the puck just yet. Coming through the neutral zone, though. Here comes Victory. Honda tries to slip it through the middle. tries to keep it in, turns it over to Sherm. Sherm gets it up over to catcher. Oh, catcher tries to do a full 5-hole. Boys stay on side. Bastine's going to just dump it in. Victory tries to regroup in their own zone. Comes through the middle. 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Tries to slip it, but just goes behind the net here. Cooper Briggs back there, though. Battling high side boards. Excuse me, the far side boards below the goal line. Slips on the other side. Ooh, catcher's there, too. Wow, how is that? Okay, whatever. Puck still slipped in front. Loose puck still. David with the kick save. Boys, though, find it and get it out. I don't know how David saw that through everybody. Stretched his legs and kicked that out. Boys are going to go for a wholesale change here as Victory tries to catch them napping. But Coops, he's going to plant his kid in the corner. Another player comes in and hits him. 3-on-2 in the corner. Boys do get it out. Two Victory kids collide. Here goes Hudson Lay. Hudson's got Dottie with him. Hudson comes in. He's going to slow it down. Has it. High circle now. Honeyhole shot. Tipped in front. Ooh, Hudson eats one. Up along the corner here. They try to find a stretch play. It goes far. Haas in there. Hits his guy. Drops it for Christie, who steps. And Haas is going to get popped for interference at 11:50 in the third period. We're going to have a defensive face-off here. Number 29 is going to stay out there at center. Dodson, as well as his wing partner. And you got the Rockstar lines with Nicky in the 6 and Christie along the boards. Nice win by Huddy over to Nicky. Nicky slings it all the way around. Victory goes high to low. Cross ice. Low to high. Holds it at the blue. Goes D to D. Player steps. Tries to find the back door, but puck behind the net here. Victory double backs. Still behind the net. Goes low to high. Shot from the point. Hits bodies. Loose puck. David with a save. Oh, whistle blows. Second effort. Player came in and kind of pushed him, and it's in the net here, but the ref said no. Victory is going to change their 5. Or they're going to call a timeout here? Okay. Coach, just talk it over real quick. Whistle blows. We have Bastine in there at center. Mendy as a winger down low. Same Rockstar line in there as well. Same positions. 11:28. 1:08 in the penalty kill. Puck tied there. Victory goes low to high. Holds it out the blue. Tries to chip it. Bastine has it. Slips it. Gives it over to Mendy. Mendy does get it out. Offsides at 57 seconds remaining in the PK. Jake Bastine steps into his office. Victory has possession. They go D to D in the neutral zone. Mendy's going to step. Victory is in. They drop it to their D. Back on the high side forward. Tries to slip it through a middle. Shot. Save Dave. Rebound was there, but Dave grabbed it as well. 11:01 remaining in the third period. 41 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Same 4 in there. Tie up in the middle. Victory comes away with it. They go the high side D. Shot, steps, hits a body, and goes into the corner. Christie in there battling with 2 players in white. Victory tries to slip back door, hits a body, and gets kept in. Victory just dumps it deep. Nicky's first back there. He's got a player on his hip. Whose puck's still there. Nicky's still battling. Killing a lot of time. Victory comes away with it. Try to go low to high. Shot. Hits Christie in front. He's going to get it out. Victory catches it in the neutral zone, though. 5 seconds remaining in the PK. Puck still battling in the middle. Oh, loose puck. Finds Bastine. Bastine, he's got Christie with them. Victory, though, comes away. Boys are back at 5. Tries to get around Sherman. Tries to find a backdoor pass. Finds nobody. Puck high side, though. Shot. Nice job by Christie. Cristiano. Shot. Goalie with the save. Right in front was Jake Lou. He's out there as well. 10 minutes flat remaining in the third period. Nice job at Cristiano flipping the script. Offensive draw here. Hudson comes in at center. Got Markey on the high side, Jacob in front, Sherman and Briggsy at the blue. Victory has it. They're going to go on the high side. Markey's going to pin him. Huddy tries to go low to high, hits a body. Here comes Victory through the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Tries to find a backdoor save. David with the stretch. Huddy is just going to chip it and get it out. Shot on net here. 9:40 remaining. Tries to find a crazy pass from their goalie. Goes too far. Cooper Briggs has it. Chips it down the boards. Victory has it there. Oh, nice job on Sherman. Jacob dumps a kid. Puck's still there. Coop still has it. Cooper Briggs still maintains possession. Cross ice pass hits a skate. Sherman has it. Chips it, gets it out. Jake is out. Catcher is in. Markey with the forecheck. Markey creating chaos. Markey behind the net. Has him in possession. One-handed tries to get it out in front. Nice job by Austin Markworth there. Victory comes in onside. Slips it for their lead guy. Tries to drop it for a trailer. Finds Hostler instead. Hostler drops it. Low to high. Shot from the point. Save by Cooper Briggs. Blocking the front. Victory is just going to dump it deep. They're going to go for a wholesale change here. Nicky's got some space. Boys are going to stretch. Puck goes off the boards over to Catcher. Oh, Catcher tries to sidestep his guy. Victory chips it off of 2-on. Oh, puck does not want to settle. Boys do get it back out. Cristiano sprinted off the bench to get back in time. Victory tries to go through neutral zone. They come in onside. They drop it. Tries to go East Coast, West Coast, and loses the handle and gets back out. Haas is going to forecheck here. Tries to get around Catcher, but can't. Haas is going to step, push his kid. Puck is in the neutral zone. They're forced to regroup. Victory goes low to high. In onside. Inside shot, hits a body, goes into the corner. Christie absorbs a hit. Boys dump it out for the icing at 7:50 remaining in the third period. We're going to have a defensive face-off here in front of Mr. David Shields. Let's see. We have Huddy Lay at center with Bastine and Mendelson at the wing. Nicky and Christie on defense. Huddy wins the draw. Back over to Nicky. Nicky slings it around the boards. Got Mendy there. Mendy gets it out. Or no, they keep it back in delayed offsides. That's what happened. Mendy did get it out. Boys chip it off the boards. Nice job by Bastine. Tries to chip it to himself. Victory has it. They're going to chip it along the boards. Mendy with the surf. Huddy has it. He goes back to his D. Christie has it. Tries to find Bastine. No ice. 7:22. Play resumes. Back behind the net. Mendy there. Forces the turnover with Huddy. Huddy steps in. Huddy holds shot. Just outside. Bastine there now has it. He goes outside, inside. Goes below the goal line. Puck goes on the low side boards here. Nice job. Christie has it. Hits a body. Goes into the Honda bench. 7 minutes flat now in the third period. Boys are going for a change. Markey and Jake Liu are out there with catcher Conrad. Victory maintains possession in the neutral zone. Catcher with the pressure. Victory is just going to dump it deep. Nicky's there first. Gets it up over to Jacob. Jacob chips it up the boards. Does not get out. Hits a body. Nice job. Boys do maintain possession. Finds the stretch play. Markey gets it into the zone. Boys are onside. Jacob in there as well. Here comes Victory Co. coming the other way. They kick it on the outside. Tries to find their inside guy who loses an edge. Boys maintain possession. Tries to find Markey through the neutral zone here. Markey and Jake are going to forecheck as Victory slings it through the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Catcher's going to make it 3-on-2, or 2-on-3, excuse me. Victory, though, they have it. They try to go low to high. Can't get around Sherm. Sherm's out there now. Pop goes to the high side point. It's never turn your body, or that's going to hurt if that hits you. Where's the puck? Oh, Victory has it back in their own zone. They just dump it deep. 24 is first back there, slings it all the way around over to 59, chips it up the boards over to 29. 29's got some space. He's going to come in. He's going to turn on the Jets. Tries to take an inside step here. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Haas is going to chip it forward. Tries to find a boy in blue. Another player loses an edge. Hostler has it. He's just going to chip and dump it deep. Dottie's going to go to work. 5:40 remaining in the third period. Victory goes behind their own net and turns it over. Back to Rampage. Loose puck still bouncing around. Hudson in the neutral zone. Mendy's out there now with Dottie. Nicky has it. Steps. Has some space. Hugo's Nichols chips it up over to Catcher Conrad. He's got it. Backhand over to Mendelson. Jack's back there. He's going to try to drop it for Dottie. He hits a bunch of skates into the corner. Loose puck, though. What's going on? Honda comes away with it into the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Tries to find backdoor. Nicky with a nice save. Puck, though, chipped low to high. Catcher has it. Oh, turns it over. Victor comes in, shot just way offside. Puck wraps all the way around. Here goes Victory. They turn it over to Bastien. Bastien sidesteps. He's on his backhand. He gets held. Delayed penalty coming. He still has it, though. Oh, Jake Bastien, one-man band here. We have a penalty on Victory Honda as Rampage will go on to their power play with 4:32 remaining in the third period. Oh, timeout. Hudson's going to skate over and call a timeout. Boys are calling timeout. We got Coach Sipstad behind the bench here with Coach Austin and Coach Briggsy. It's funny, I think we had a couple of Western Michigan prospects or just kids visiting the school sitting in the crowd off to my left here, and they were thoroughly entertained. They just left, and I think one kid said this was much more entertaining than basketball. Same kid, same. 4:32 out of the break, remaining in the third period. 1:30 on the board for a Rampage power play. Got 29, Hudson stepping in at center. Bastien down low, Coop up high. Mendy at the blue with Nicky. Boys win the draw over to Nicky. Nicky chips the boards over. Coop to Bastien. Back up to Nicky. Nicky has it. Back over to Bastien, who leaves it over to Coop. Coop drops it for Bastien. Bastien's on his backhand below the goal line. He's going to slow it down. Goes low to high. Nicky has it. Over to Mendy. Mendy's going to step. Back over to Nicky. Rocket shot. Hits a body in front. Loose puck. Oh, Honey shot just wide. Victor tries to go low to high. Mendy keeps it in. Briggsy has it. He's going to backhand it down deep. Bastien's going to go. Victor tries to chip it. Weird bounce off the boards. Loose puck. Goes low to high. I think that's another delayed penalty on Victory. Shot. Goalie with the save. Puck on the high side. Huddy has it as Victory touches it. We're going to have interference on Victory Honda at 3:40. Boys are going to go on a 5-on-3. Got an offensive draw here. 5-on-3 power play. Got 38 seconds. And then 1:30 excuse me, and then less than 1 minute left on a 5-on-4. Boys win the draw. Nicky has it. He's got space. Gives it over to Jack. Jack's going to step. Goes over. Backdoor. Shot. Oh, just wide. Cooper Briggs, nice job with the space. Mendy has it. Gives it over to Bastine. Bastine at the point. Backdoor. Croup. Shot. Oh, tries to pick his corner. Bastine still has it. Slows it down. Goes D to D. Nicky back over to Bastine. Shot contested. Goes into the corner. Huddy now has it. Tries to get it out. Nicky does keep it in. 5 seconds remaining. Over to Jack. Shot. Oh, through traffic. Briggsy in front. Bully with the snag. 5-on-3 with 2 seconds left. Followed by a 52-second 5-on-4. It got really chilly in here. I'm getting a little bit cold. Catcher's in there now. He's got Haas down low. Dottie in the middle. Got Christie and Sherm at the blue. Oh, catcher tries to push it to himself. Boys do keep it in. Christie has it. Shot. Just wide. 5-on-4 power play now resumes. Victory comes through. They're going to chip it deep and gets it over to Sherm. Sherm chips up the boards. Victory has it. Coming through the middle. Dottie now maintains possession. Dotson cross ice pass over to Hostler. Hostler's got some space. Grayson Hostler comes in. Through a body shot. Goalie save. Puck on the high side. Victory tries to get it out. Finds Sherm instead. Sherm chips it up the boards. Out to open space. Victory has it. They're going to just split the RD. Goes all the way down. Dave, just in case, forced to make the play. 11 seconds now remaining. Cristiano has possession. Goes through the middle. Cristiano still has it. Shot. Goalie with the save with 1 second remaining. 1 second remaining in the power play. Let's see. We got the DOD back together again. Sherman, Cooper, Briggs. Coop's going to hold back just in case there's a player. Markey's going to scoot back a little bit as well just in case. Jacob is in front of the net. Nice job. Huddy comes away with it. Puck goes towards the goalie. He's going to hop on that sucker. Jacob gets knocked over. Huddy comes in. Puck high side. Victory goes behind their own net. Here comes Victory through the neutral zone here. They go low side. Goes behind the net. This gets all the way around. Coops on his hip. Contested. Goes behind the net. Down low. Oh, pass through the middle. Turns it into the neutral zone. 1:38 now remaining. Turnover through the middle. Victory does come away with it. Tries to step. Pass goes to nobody. Puck down low. Sherm's in there. Hits his guy. Puck still there. Goes Huddy. Tries to chip it over to Markey. Markey has it. Tries to get back over to Huddy. Honda comes away with it. They're cycling through the neutral zone. Oh, almost a great turnover opportunity. Victory comes in. 1:10. Goes down low. Nicky chips, keeps the kid outside. They go low to high. Shot contested. Boys do get it out. Nice job in front. Astine now. He's forechecking on his hip. Creating chaos. Players do not want any bit of catcher Conrad. Puck's still loose. Honda comes away with it. 50 seconds remaining in the third period. Shot. Ooh, Christie with a nice kick save. Honda has it. Tries to slip it through the middle. Catcher comes away with it. Nice job. Backside pass over to Bastine. Bastine. Oh, his stick gets held. Puck is outside. Honda now comes away with it. 27 seconds remaining. Shot. David with the save and the pounce. 23.9 seconds. We're going to have a defensive face-off. Lots of rest and food for the boys here. We're going to change our forwards real quick. Huddy goes back out there with Haas and Bastine. Or excuse me, with Bastine, Mendy, and Catcher coming off. Puck battling hard down low. Loose puck still there. Victory has it on the high side boards. Haas is on his hip. Player steps, tries to go through the middle. Boys flip it out. Victory kind of keeps it in, and there was a hand pass with 6.7 seconds remaining in the third. Boys have put 22 shots on net today. Same 5 out there. Boys win the draw. Cristiano gets it out. And that's the end of the game. Thank you for tuning in. We have another game tomorrow, a little bit later in the day, against Big B Coffee. So I think they're out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. But thanks for tuning in, and that's all we have for this game. We'll see you tomorrow.